off this record came your first hit single, I would say, Little Red Book.
Little Red Book, yeah. And we, at that time, lived in what we called a castle. It was kind of a huge villa that had about 60, 70 rooms in it. Plus it had quarters where the people that worked, I call them servants, but that's what they called it back then, servants' quarters. So it was, it's up in Los Feliz area. It's really a neat house. What happened was a lady, she was a silent film actress, and she had moved to Paris, and the house was becoming very expensive and no one was living there. And so there's this gentleman, Jack Simmons, who was a realtor, and he worked out a deal that if we would pay the upkeep, we could live there. And so it cost us probably around $600-700 a month to maintain the house.
Wow.
And that was enough for all of us to live there, and we each had our own suites within there. It's really a neat place.
I've seen Arthur talk about this house. A lot of crazy times happened.
Yeah, there were crazy times.
And I'm just curious if there's like maybe one memorable incident that you'd feel comfortable telling me about.
Well, I can. It's probably not. She probably won't be too happy about it. But Grace Slick from Jefferson Airplane, they had come down to stay there for a while they were in Los Angeles, and I had been out tripping with the members of the group, and I come home, and there's somebody in my bed. You know, and I say, man, you got to split, because I wanted to go to sleep. And it was Grace Slick naked in my bed. So I don't think she's been kicked out of too many people's beds before. But
I can only imagine what a magical time that must have been for all you guys, to be so young, to have this place that you could all hang out. I mean, that...
Yeah, that was neat.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had lots of really cool parties, and it was definitely the place to be. It could get a little bit weird too, because you come home and there are all these people there, because the living room, basically people would just be crashed on the floor or wherever they could find somewhere. Because by then I had put a lock on my door, so nobody would be sleeping in my bed again.
Smart move. What I understand is that Arthur said that you would leave the front door open.
Yeah, we'd come home and there'd be parties and people having fun. But that's how the times were back then. An innocent time, a time of exploration, but also there was kind of an undercurrent there. That war was always there. Everybody was always thinking that at some point they were going to drag us out of the Garden of Eden and send us off to fight in some jungle. There was always that undercurrent, so you wanted to live and experience as much as you could.